Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the one true God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to send salutations to all the Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, exalting the name of Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. Alright, so this lesson is going to be about a photo I saw right here of this Israelite woman holding a sign that says, "Land stolen from natives, built by slaves, and kept beautiful by Latinos," which is very true, the sign, because the Native Americans were here. This was their land. They occupied this land, and the pilgrims and the gringos, all right, and the devils came to this land, and they used and manipulated and lied to the Native Americans, and they used treachery, trickery to seduce them and to take their land. All right, they signed over, I believe, 200 treaties with the U.S. government, and the U.S. government broke every last one of them. All right, and the slaves, the so-called African Americans who came here on slave ships to build this country for free. All right, all the labor, all the building, whatever creative ideas, whatever labor, it all came from them. All right, and whatever the so-called white man told them to do, they did. They were raped and used and abused, castrated, forced into bondage, sex farms, things of that nature, and went through that for over 400 years. And then now you got the so-called Latinos who are also slaves in their own land. Right now, they're the ones who are keeping this place, one of the main people that are keeping this place afloat when it comes to the common jobs right now, because you got so-called Latinos who will take any job, man. They'll do anything. The landscaping thing is really they hustle right now, and they doing pretty good with it. But man, those so-called Latinos, you so-called Mexicans, all right, and you other so-called Latin tribes, all right, you the ones who keep this place beautiful. You know what I mean? You labor to keep it afloat. You're a colorful nation. All right. So, these are all Israelites. So-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, so-called Negroes are all here in Babylon, which is America. Okay. But we were put here for our transgression, for our error, all right, for our ignorance, all right. We are the reason why we're in this predicament, because we sinned against the Most High Yahweh, all right. And yes, the land was stolen from the Native Americans, but their land is over in Israel because they're Israelites, just like Judah, all right, just like Issachar, all right. They're Israelites. And their true land is over in Israel, which is occupied by those gutter rats right now. But they're going to be put out of the land, and we're going to be put in it when the Lord returns. But as of right now, we're slaves based off of our ignorance. All right. This is Jeremiah 2:14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? All right. So it says, why is he spoiled? All right. Is he a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Is he born to be a slave? Why is he spoiled? Let's find out. Isaiah 42:22. But this people is robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth, for a spoil, and none saith restore. So nobody says recovery, restore, bring back. All right, nobody does that, because why? The Lord put you in those straits. The Lord put you in those situations. All right, just like it tells you in the book of Deuteronomy 28:68, where it talks about, and no man shall, I believe it was, redeem you. All right, because nobody's gonna redeem you. No one's gonna restore you. All right. I don't wanna, because in my mind I believe that's what it was. I gotta get it real quick. No, it didn't say that. Let me see. Yeah, it says no man shall buy you. That's what it was. Buy you, meaning no man shall save you. Okay, just like it says right here, restore you. All right, you even look up restore. Yeah, return, bring back. All right, no one's gonna restore you. All right, there's only the Lord can do that. All right, verse 23. Who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to robbers? Did not the Lord, Yahweh, he against whom we sinned? For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his law. Therefore he hath poured unto him the fury of his anger and the strength of battle, and it hath set him on fire round about, yet he knew not, and it burnt him, yet he laid it not to heart. So it was our fault. All right, because the Lord, it tell you that in the scriptures that the Lord killeth and maketh alive. He controls life and death. All right, he bringeth up, bringeth down. He maketh the poor, maketh the rich. He does everything. So it's because of our transgressions and our stupidity and our ignorance that we're in the situation we're in right now. Okay, he poured out his anger and his fury upon us. He did that. All right, because of our transgression. All right, he did that. All right, we sinned against him, so he punished us. But the punishment isn't forever, because he's going to lift that punishment off of us and put it upon our enemies. Okay, because it's the perfect balance. So as you can see in this photo, yes, she's right. Stolen from the natives, built by slaves, and kept beautiful by Latinos. Yes, and we're still in captivity to this day. And we'll get out of captivity once the Lord returns. That's why we haste in the day. That's why we labor until our rest, waiting on the Lord. All right? And that's what we're doing. All right? So with that, all praises to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai.